Goddess Ma'at. Today is going to be a very interesting goddess. Goddess Ma'at, I would personally never call on myself because she is goddess of divine justice, and no one's soul is 100% pure. And she divines justice between equally. Anyhow, here are her hieroglyphics, titles, alternative names and spellings, and symbols. Goddess Ma'at. I hope you enjoyed the music. I used some Native American music for that because Goddess Ma'at is actually a Native American / Egyptian goddess. She is used a lot in worship in Africa and also with American Indians. So it is very interesting of how, especially of when I did the pictures, I found this out and did more research, and I was like, hey, that's pretty interesting. Anyhow, Goddess Ma'at is goddess of fate, harmony, judgment, divine justice, order, reincarnation, and truth. Now, a little bit about Goddess Ma'at. And she's very famous for being the one bowing down towards Goddess Isis. Also, she works closely with Anubis and Thoth that we talked about earlier. Now, Ma'at weighs the souls when you die of how pure your soul is, how good you did. Basically decides if you're going to go, what your next reincarnation is going to be like. Of course, her title being Lady of Judgment Hall, which fits her perfectly. And also Mistress of the Underworld. She works, we're using the word Underworld because she works so closely with the dead. And a lot of people get it confused with the Christian belief of hell and stuff, and that's not true when we talked about that before. But she is supposedly, a lot of her pictures, some of the Egyptian pictures, I should say, show her with her eyes shut, like sealed shut, because she can't see, because she like judges everyone equally. And if you call on her, the reason I say I would not personally call on her is because she is goddess of divine justice. And if you call on her to evict justice on someone, you better damn well sure you're gonna get some shit coming your way also, because no one's soul is clear. And she will say basically, okay, I will send justice on that person, but let's see what you have on your list, you know. Some people do work with her. I'm not saying that she's an evil goddess. I'm saying that she is a very good goddess on the fact that she judges everyone equally. Some people work with her as goddess of truth. Meaning, like, if you want a truth on like a job interview, for example, or someone you want the actual truth out of what they're thinking, you can call on her or do a ritual for that matter. But I would say never do a ritual for her to evict justice on someone. So with that fact, her sacred animals are elephants, ostriches, and vultures. Her sacred color is white. And of course her sacred color is white because white, what is white? But white is the representation of purity. And that would make sense that her sacred color would be white. Now, she is, as you see in some of these cool ass pictures, is that there is not a lot of Egyptian pictures of her, but mainly just African pictures of the Goddess Mut and some Native American pictures of her. Which all this time, like I said, I never noticed the feather with the bandana. I was like, when I was going through the pictures, I'm like, man, she looks a lot like Isis. She can, but you had to look at the headdress that she wears. So she's always bounding down toward Isis, because she respects her in the aspect of that she's probably the most powerful goddess there is. Anyhow, her sacred stones are actually very closely related to that of African American and Native American descent. They use these stones a lot. Her sacred stones, she has two, which is emerald and jade. Now, the jade actually in African American culture and in that aspect, the jade was actually used as a weapon a lot of the time. They would shave down the jade to make a weapon out of it, and so that's interesting. I got that from Ultimate Warrior that I watch. So pretty interesting show. She has no mother. She was probably just created by her father, which her father is Ra. And she is wife of Thoth, scale-up of the gods. She works very closely with Thoth. Now, with Thoth, there is going to be a little debate here, because Thoth, there is people say that his wife is Ma'at, and other people say that his wife is actually Goddess Nephthys, because she is a goddess of lighting and has a lot of aspects to do with Thoth. So you actually kind of had to pick on your own now. But me personally, I would think it would be Nephthys. I forgot to edit this before I got to who she is wife of. But anyhow, she had no children that I could find. And I hope that you enjoyed this presentation of Goddess Ma'at. She is also mainly known that some people call her Mat, for you know, not the right pronunciation. But anyhow, before I go, I want to thank Phoenix Rainweaver for her correction on my last goddess, Isis. I got a few things wrong, and if you want, go back to part 1 of Isis and check out what Phoenix Rainweaver corrected me on. This has been Rainbowpagan, and I hope you have a great Sunday. Blessed be.